What's up, guys? Back to the Single Mamas podcast. Now, I just wanted to come to you guys with a very short video because lately I've been having people in my life that, since I've changed my attitude and I've changed myself for the better. Now, I've never been like a bad person or a horrible person. It's just I had a slight attitude. And ever since I've decided to kind of work that attitude away, I've had people in my life that I would say is close to me try to make me feel guilty for not falling into the bullshit. And the reason why, I have no clue. I'm just telling it like it is. Now, you have so many people that once you try to change your life around, or you're in the process of changing your life around, they get scared. They know that that same person is not going to be there. They know that they're not going to have that person around them anymore to talk bullshit like they do. And I'm the type of person where it took me a while to shake my attitude. It took me a minute to shake my attitude. But once I shook my attitude, you start to see life is not so hard anymore. And things are a little bit easier. Now, I have this one person. It's two, but I'm just going to talk about one now. I have this one person where they feel like that if you're not there for their every beck and call, and you're not there to comfort them, then they get an attitude. I'm here to tell you guys, if you get put in a situation and someone is trying to make you feel bad for not feeding into the bull crap, leave their asses alone. There is no reason why you should sit around and play pity party with anybody. If you have an interaction with anyone and it's always something wrong and it's always someone else's fault, and no matter how much a situation changes, someone else is always to blame. It's them, and get far away as you possibly can and watch how much your life will change. Don't ever let someone make you feel so bad to the point to where you feel like you have to go in with them and you have to be that little negative ball of energy that they want you to be. Forget that. Nothing is worth your sanity, because I have came to this age where if I fuss for too long, I lose all of my energy. I feel bad. I feel sleepy. And it's like just all is lost for the whole day. No matter when it happened, it can happen early, it can happen late. And guys, I've started even having heart palpitations. Now I'm in my 30s, having heart palpitations over conversations that I think is about to happen. Don't let anyone be around you to pull you down and make you feel that way. If you're around anyone that's a constant drag and you know that they are a drag, find a way to get away from them. You don't have to help a person like that, because a lot of times they'll pull you in by saying, well, I need your help on doing this, or I want to ask you this, and before you know it, you're on the telephone and you're, yeah, da 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 da, and that's so not cause for it. It's a point in everybody's life, and if you're listening and you're not in your 30s, let it ring true now. Don't ever let anyone pull you down to the point to where you almost feel bad that you're not talking to them. It took me a long time to get over the feeling of, feeling bad for a person once I've told them no, or once I'm not going to, I've made up my mind that I'm not going to answer the phone from them, or once I made up my mind that I'm going to walk out of the room that they're in because I just don't feel like feeding myself into that situation. And stop feeling like that you can help a person. You cannot help a person. After a person gets so old, if they don't make up their own mind that they're going to be their own person and they're going to go down the right path and they're going to be positive, you cannot help a person. There's no matter what you tell a person and how much you tell a person. I can remember having a conversation with someone a couple days ago, And I thought that I made it, and I'm like, positivity is this, and believe in yourself, and let karma do this, and all that, guys, only to make it into maybe a 2 or 3 hour conversation for them to revert back to the same thing in the end. And it was so shocking that I literally stopped in my tracks and sat down. You cannot help anyone if they're not willing to help themselves. If you are trying to change, or if you have changed, stay away from those negative balls of energy. You are your company. And if you don't have any company, guess what? You radiate your own energy. You are your own energy. Whatever you're giving out is going to come back to you. Now, it seems like sometimes, bad things happen because you're not being negative. Because when you're being negative and you're always mad, seems like nothing happens, bad to you. It seems like, well, won't nobody mess with me because, they already know who I am. No, it's just because you're getting all that negative energy back. That's why your life is going nowhere. But as soon as you turn over to positivity, you will have some of those hiccup moments. And everyone is vulnerable to different things. But it's just important not to stay in that moment, not to feed that moment. Know who you are. Know you can stand for yourself. Feed out that negative energy, and it will come back to you 10 times fold. Change your life today. Know that you don't have to waddle in other people's guilt. Know that you don't have to feel bad for saying that I don't want to hear that. Know that you don't have to feel bad for walking off from that conversation. Know that you don't have to feel bad for not picking up that phone call. You are your own person. Nothing will ever change any situation if you don't change it. And keep your head up and just positivity over everything.